Hey guys, Titan here. It's been a while. I've had a few things on my plate, and re- and recently my 19-year-old cat got sick as well. Stopped eating, and he passed away last Tuesday. So here I am again, and we are now diving into a shit show for a review. The story, as with most Blizzard games, is fairly decent and seems to follow some continuity, given Diablo's past games as well. The bothersome part comes in when you realize that though the story's pretty good, they all seem to follow the same trend. Shit happens, hero steps in, hero fights undead, spirits, ghosts, then demons, until the big bad pops out. Diablo! Sure, there are new bosses throughout the game, but there never seems to be a unique story. It's almost as if they found a format that works, tweak it a bit for each game, and then create content around that, hoping it will bring a crowd. Reaper of Souls excluded, obviously. Controls are what you would expect from a mobile game. Shit. On a PC they're shitty too. The switch to keyboard did not feel good and left me craving the responsiveness that we have in Diablo 3. Also, I don't like the idea of not being able to press a button on screen or the keyboard and have my character attack from a stationary position. But then again, that's my experience with the controls. The graphics, unfortunately I cannot shit on Blizzard for this one, as the art department always does a fantastic job with how the game looks. The graphics really are done spectacularly. They always have been, and most likely always will be. So great job on that, art department. As is commonplace in Diablo, there's a rich amount of voiceovers throughout the game, and the voice actors do an amazing job with bringing these characters to life. The sounds of the game are also very well done, and the team behind the sounds and voice casting did a fantastic job. The music is always mind-blowing in Blizzard games, and I love listening to it when not playing the game either. The musicians and the composers did a fantastic job with the music in Diablo Immortal as well. Now we get to the muddy-looking fan. The gameplay honestly is lackluster at best. I found my character getting stuck on sticks lying on the ground, as well as other elements in the game that might be slightly sticking out a bit too far. The spells and attacks in this game also feel like they are weaker and do much less damage compared to other Diablo games. And before you go white knighting for Blizzard, keep listening. I've got a point, I swear. The dungeons are a lot shorter and less enjoyable than previous Diablo titles. And PvP? Yeah, fuck PvP. That's a shit show on a unicycle where whales maul you like a bear, and you have zero chance of regaining your innocence, which leads me into the design aspect. And surprise, surprise! This is the room after the fan became muddy looking. In case you have no idea what a euphemism is, I was talking about shit hitting the fan, and this being the shit-filled room because the fan was on hyperspeed and plastered the walls with an inch of turd paste. The design of this game is very blatantly pay to win. No matter how they try to frame it, everything in this game has been designed around catching whales. And I'm not talking about the kind you find in the ocean. Oh no. I'm talking about the kind who have so much money, they use it in pay-to-win games and try to convince us they have big dicks. Because their self-esteem is so low, they can only feel better after curb stomping your broke ass in PvP. Because they paid and now they're winning. Look, this isn't fun for me either. I had to play this train wreck to write this damn review. So how about a little sympathy, please? As I was saying, this game is shamelessly pay to win, and Blizzard knows it. The store is horrendous, and you have people who are addicted to buying stuff that can't stop themselves from wasting all their money. It's like a gambling addiction that Blizzard is exploiting, and they know it's happening, which makes it even worse. At no point in time did they stop and say, guys, I think this is a problem. We need to do something about it. At least not before this video came out. So if they did do that in the future and you're thinking, I'm a dumbass, you better watch yourself before you wreck yourself. At the end, I will give my thoughts as to why I think this is. So stay tuned. The stages and maps are well designed though. They are in need of some serious polish and adjustments so people don't get stuck on things they shouldn't be getting stuck on. The monsters and enemies look great, and the bosses look amazing as well. The spell effects look good as well, and I feel like leveling happens too quickly. 3 hours in and you're already just over level 26, which does not inspire confidence in this game's longevity. Nor should this game have any longevity, Blizzard. The fun factor for this is tricky. Since the game is technically free to play, it's heavily implied that you need to buy shit to do other more fun shit in the shit pile, game, with a lot of stuff being locked behind a paywall, unless you're ready to play no life for months on end just to get a 2-star legendary gem. So the fun factor sadly is very bad. Worse than Morbius. Shit, Morbius is a masterpiece compared to this clusterfuck. Swipe your credit card and you'll be able to replay the store as many times as you like. Swipe it again to replay some dungeons and stand a minute to low chance of getting decent rewards, and an extremely high to guaranteed chance you're wasting your money for nothing, all because you want everyone to duck when you turn left. Oh yes, Blizzard do find value in your money and take it willingly. They are sympathetic to your plight though, as they wonder and scheme as to how they can keep taking your money while not feeling bad about it. I'm kidding! They don't give a flying fuck. But seriously, the monetization in this game is downright scummy. I cannot put the blame squarely on Blizzard's shoulders though. I will be making a video on this topic later on. I blame the stockholders and the shareholders for a large portion of this game's woes, and I'll get into that in my later video. The other thing that I blame is bad decision making and greed. The higher ups really need to rethink the way they do things. If Blizzard keeps going on like this, they'll lose 90% if not more of the people who love their games and the company. And Phil, when this merger goes through, I hope you will fucking fix this company. Start putting out great games again and not milking people for every bloody penny they're worth.